So we'll start with a processing program that makes a funny little shape. And we'll start by exporting this shape. To do that, add save frame. Give your image a name and a file extension. And add that to the end after the code that draws all your shapes. So we'll run that again. So this image is going to save into the same folder as the program itself is saved. So we'll go and get that, and here's a little trick. If you right-click or control-click on this little icon, you'll get the folder that the program is saved in. And here's our image. So now we can open Silhouette Studio, and we can either drag the image into it, or another thing we can do, make a new one, and then I will do File, Open, and then I can go and find the image as well. But same thing happens basically. So this is pretty small. Each of these squares is an inch, so we'll drag this a little bigger so we can kind of see what's going on. And then we have to trace the image to actually cut it out and give it cutting lines. So we will go into this one, click Select Trace Area, and then drag around just the area we want to trace. It should go yellow. If there's kind of gray on the inside or anything, we'll want to play around with how much it's tracing it, and this looks good when it's all yellow. Then click Trace. And now you can drag away the original image. You can in fact delete that, and now you have some cutting lines. This is going to be about 4 inches tall. I think I'll make it a little smaller. Maybe like that. And now I will go into Cut It. So that's this icon. There's nothing connected, but we can still set up the settings. So I'll click Adjust Cut Settings. I will make sure when I select the thing I want to cut, that Cut is selected. It's already set to cut with vinyl, but you could also cut this out of cardstock or copy paper or a bunch of other materials. You can even set up your own materials once you know your settings. It's going to tell you to turn your blade to 2 for vinyl, and you have to do that physically on the machine. Take the blade out, turn it, and turn it to 2. And the instructions are on the tutorial. You can play with the speed here, or you can just go with the default. There's even some advanced settings if you really want to customize what it's going to do, but the default should be fine for vinyl. And that's where you would load your material into the machine, and when you were ready, there would be a Send to Silhouette button, or this button right here would be turned on when you can actually send it to the machine, because the machine is plugged in.